I'm Full Paragon, and this is your guide to Dark Goblin Arena for Konosuba Fantastic Days. The Dark Goblin is a dark boss, surprise surprise, and he is weak to light. He is also weak to magic, which is, unfortunate for him. He has extremely hard-hitting, single-target attacks, and he can inflict steel on his opponents sporadically. This is an arena from the first round, so this is fairly mechanically simplistic. The waves are fairly easy, and the boss doesn't have a lot of mechanical depth to him. Of course, the best team is once more Yunyun's Tomodachi Gang, which are going to be your light mages. And you're going to run Christmas Wiz and ReZero Megumin yet again. It's really hard to beat Yunyun's ultimate with a tier 3 magic attack buff, especially when it's on element, and you can use her personal weapon for even more damage. ReZero Megumin is already great at clearing waves. Well, when she's on element, she's even better at it. And of course, we'll have RP Aru and Original Iris in the back. You can swap Original Iris for a support if you're having trouble staying alive, but against this boss, I think you're better off going for the most damage rather than going for some last second healing. If you're looking for alternatives for this team, check out the welfare section, as you can run a lower rarity version of pretty much everyone except for Christmas Wiz, who is irreplaceable. As for the physical team, it's actually fairly strong. You have a Mitsurugi to provide a tier 3 physical attack buff. You have Arabian Chris, who will provide a tier 1 agility buff, which is very strong, and she debuffs the boss with a tier 3 agility down. And of course, Iris also has an on-element ultimate, which allows her to deal massive amounts of damage. You even have pretty good Dust and Kazuma, who are both solid, one with a tier 2 self-agility up in the case of Kazuma, and Dust, who has a tier 2 party physical attack buff. None of these characters are bad. The problem is, mages are just better at this point in time. And for this to work, you'll need to have built at least 4 swords. That would probably be a personal weapon for Mitsurugi, Chunchumaru to put on Dust, and then another personal weapon for Iris and Kazuma. That's a lot of investment when you're better off just investing in mages, even in the future. This will become more viable once we get Danmachi, as Hestia Aqua is a light element DPS and Eyes is an absolute physical monster. But that won't be for another 4 weeks at the very least. The welfare team is really solid, as you can get 3-star versions of Onsen Megumin, Princess Yunyun, Dramatic Aru, and Camel Ride Iris, either through events or now through the Goddess Coin shop, and all of them work fairly well. The problem is, all of these are just outdone by their 4-star versions. In the case of Onsen Megumin, ReZero Megumin is just better. 4-star Yunyun is just better than 3-star Yunyun, and the same goes for Aru and Iris with RP Aru and Original Iris respectively. Even Amy has other versions that are going to be better, although in her case, you'll look to supports such as El Cielo, Amelia, or even Win Cecily instead of using a low rarity Amy. Of course, the best substitute for her is Christmas Wiz, but if you don't have her, this welfare team can do fairly well. I think you can get into the top 5k using this team. That's the video. Thanks for watching. I'll be doing a stream tomorrow, which will be 2 hours after reset on the day after the Dark Goblin Arena has launched. Tune in again soon for more Konosuba Fantastic Days guides.